Okay, so I was asked by the lovely @ton.tour to share my favorite movies from the 1920s to the 1980s, and so here's my list. Okay, so for the 1920s, I chose The Kid by Charlie Chaplin, just because Charlie Chaplin is such an iconic actor. I loved all his films. I actually own a couple of them, and I love them so much. For the 1930s, I chose Gone with the Wind, even though Scarlett O'Hara drives me bonkers. I love the story, I love the scenery, I love the costumes, even Scarlett's outfits, because they're beautiful. And just, it's a great story of perseverance and never giving up. For the 1940s, I chose two because I couldn't decide between two. I chose Miracle on 34th Street and Meet Me in St. Louis. They both, to me, are just ones I can watch over and over again. They have touched my heart. They just are sweet, special movies. For the 50s, again, I couldn't pick one, so I picked two. I chose Singing in the Rain and Roman Holiday. Singing in the Rain inspires me to dance and sing and just enjoy life. Roman Holiday has always been special to me because it was something that my grandmother enjoyed, and she shared that love with me, and I also had that haircut at one point in my life. For the 1960s, I again chose two movies. I chose Mary Poppins, obviously, and My Fair Lady. Both, again, have very special places in my heart. I love Mary Poppins for her practically perfect ways, and I love My Fair Lady for her courage to try something new and to never give up. The 70s might surprise you. My dad actually introduced me to Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and it is such a funny movie. My brother and my dad and I all quote it back and forth to each other, and to this day, it's quite funny. So for the 1980s, for our last one, I chose The Breakfast Club. There are so many 80s movies that I actually like, but I chose this one because I love that a group of kids that probably would have never ever hung out actually get stuck together and become great friends, and I just love that. I love that it encourages us to reach out to those who we might not otherwise reach out to. That is my list of movies from the 1920s to the 1980s, and I hope you enjoyed them. You should send me your favorite movies from the 1920s to the 1980s. I'd love to hear what you like and why you like them. And And thank you so much for @ton.tour for asking me to share this list with you. It's been kind of a fun challenge to figure out which movies I would pick for my list. So that is all I have to say. So bye!